Hello parents, welcome to our channel Rocket Babies. I'm Suneera Ghosh. So parents, winters have started and a new tension has started in, as we are parents, so a new tension has started in our mind, which is, oh my god, it's winters, oh my god, my baby shouldn't get sick, I have to take care of my baby. So yes, you have to take some extra care for your babies because it's winters. So I'll be sharing some few tips with you. These are really important and helpful tips which I have learned through my experience, through people telling few things, through reading a lot of discussions with a pediatrician. So basically these are some well thought of tips that I have accumulated and I want to share with you so that this winters is going to be a rocking winter for you and your baby. So let's quickly start with the video.
To be the first one to watch all our videos, click on the subscribe button, and for regular updates, please hit the bell icon. Welcome to Rocket Babies.
So first of all, you have to be clear in your head that why you have to take extra care for your baby in these winters. Winters is a season when all these bacteria and viruses, they are in the activated mode these days. So you hear a lot that this person got cold, cough, this, that, all these kind of viral and bacterial infections, people suffer from this. So this is one of the reasons. Second reason is it's cold outside, body needs to maintain its temperature. So body is actually working very hard to maintain body temperature. Body is like all the focus of the body is on doing this, so it loses focus on other things, and one of those things on which it loses focus is immunity. Therefore in this season babies have lesser immunity than compared to other seasons. So therefore extra care has to be given to babies in this season. So let's start with the points one by one. I'll be telling you points firstly with something that you have to do on the baby, and then we'll go on other things. So the first thing would be you have to keep your baby well moisturized. So this is a season where dryness is all over. Like you have oily skin, you have dry skin, you have normal skin. Everybody suffers from dry skin in winters. That is the same with babies also. So you have to keep your baby moisturized well. After bath, body lotion is a necessity. Face cream, Cetaphil always recommended. In summers or winters, use Cetaphil. After bathing, as well as whenever you see that the skin has dried again, use Cetaphil again. So that is there. Oiling is very important in this season. I always recommend Chico oil. It's very light oil and it's very good for all the seasons. So Chico oil is recommended. Plus I have started that once before bathing I use olive oil also, because olive oil is a thicker oil. So it moisturizes the body very well and it gives warmth to the body as well. So I recommend olive oil in this season as well. So for that, the full moisturization of the body is a very important thing. After that comes massaging. So sometimes we as parents think that, oh my god, is massaging a good idea in this season because it's cold, so am I doing the right thing? You are doing the best perfect thing possible. Massaging is very important in this season. Firstly because with lot of clothes, body movement is restricted, blood flow is also restricted to a bit. So what you do is, when you do massage, the blood circulation happens, a feel good factor comes in the baby, baby feels relaxed, and that also affects immunity. The immunity increases by that. So that is one thing that you are doing. Second is, by massaging, you are giving warmth to baby's body. So just keep in mind few things that don't do massage in a cold room. So the room has to be cozy. If you feel that room is bit cold, then don't open all the clothes. Just open the lower part first, do massage, and then cover the lower part, then open the front, the upper part clothing, and then do the massage. If there is a part in your room where sunlight comes, direct sunlight comes, then just put a mat there, put the baby there and do massage there. So you have to keep the environment cozy enough for the baby to feel relaxed during massage, but massage is a very good idea during winters as well. Same comes with bathing. Bathing a baby every day is a very good practice, and you don't have to worry that by bathing the baby might catch cold. There's nothing like that. You just have to be careful. You have to be on the careful side during bathing. First thing is, change the time of bathing. If you had the habit of bathing the baby in early morning hours, then change it to 9 or 10 o'clock. Like I bathe the baby, bathe Inaya at around 10 o'clock, because till that time sun is out there. Because of the sun coming out, the temperature rises a bit. So because of that, it's not so cold. Secondly, what you can do is that before bathing the baby, just keep your baby's clothes in sunlight for some time, like half an hour or so. That will make the clothes warm, and after bathing the baby, put those clothes on, so the baby will feel really good with that. While bathing the baby, always close the bathroom doors, because if the air passes by, then with water and air, baby would really feel cold. So just close the door always. It's a good practice. And then carry multiple towels. Like suppose you used to carry just one towel, I carry 2 towels usually with Inaya, because I want to cover the back part and the front part fully when I bring her out of washroom, because she's just come out of warm water and it's very easy to catch cold at that time if the temperature fluctuation is a lot. So that you need to keep in mind. Otherwise bathing is not a problem. Next would be give a balanced diet to your baby, because at this time immunity is at a lower level. So it's always good to give a balanced diet at this time. 3 meals, 2 snacks, milk. If you're breastfeeding, then keep continuing the breast milk, because breast milk has a lot of power to fight a lot of infections. So it's always good to continue breastfeeding at this time. In food, I would suggest few things that you should do. One is jaggery, which is also known as gur. So include gur in your baby's diet. Inaya likes gur ka paratha, jaggery is paratha. So I include that in one of the meals, because gur actually puts a lot of warmth in the body. Same is the case with dry fruit powder. So just continue with giving dry fruit powder to the baby. It gives a lot of warmth to the body. It is a very good thing to give energy. It increases immunity. It helps in weight gain. So it has a lot of good things. So keep continuing with the dry fruit powder. Use garlic and ginger in your baby's diet, because both the things, it has a lot of antiviral and antibacterial properties. It gives a lot of warmth to the body. So continue with that. One more drink that I would suggest is use little warm water and 1 teaspoon of honey. Mix it well and then give it to your baby in any form baby likes. If the baby can drink with glass, then sipper, anywhere, or a spoon. Even if baby takes little bit of this quantity, it actually does a lot of good to the body. Even honey is one of the things that we suggest during cough and cold for the baby. So if you're giving it to your baby every day, it will do a lot of good. But keep in mind that honey only for babies if the baby is more than 1 year old. The next thing to keep in mind is comfortable clothing. So by comfortable we mean that you have to do layering up in winters. That is what we have to follow in winters. You layer up the clothes on your baby so that your baby can feel warm. So start with a vest. So if it's not so cold, you can use a cotton vest. If it's very cold, then you have woolen vest as well. So go with the vest first, then a full sleeves t-shirt, a track pant, and then if it's more cold, then you can use a half sweater, full sweater, jacket, whatever. The thing here to keep in mind is that don't overload the baby. If the clothes are too heavy for the babies, if not even too heavy, if the clothes are heavy for the baby is not feeling comfortable, then the baby will be cranky. Babies don't like uncomfortable clothing. They have to be comfortable every time. Like even when they are awake or they are sleeping, you have to keep the baby comfortable. So always go for lightweight clothes, but they have to be warm enough to keep the baby warm. If your baby likes jackets, they are comfortable in jacket, go for jackets. If your baby likes sweaters, they are comfortable in sweaters, go for sweaters. Whatever they like, do it. Like, don't always go with style statement and everything. Style statement or, making your baby look good is important, but On the other hand, the baby has to be comfortable, so keep that in mind, mamas. Don't, just go for all funky and everything, good jackets and heavy jackets which are very good looking, but your baby is not comfortable. Don't make them wear it, okay? So this was about comfortable clothing. One rule here would be that we as adults, we can feel that okay, we are wearing 2 layers and we are comfortable in this weather. So if you are wearing 2 layers, then one extra layer for the baby. So the rule always is one extra layer for the baby. The next point here would be that stick to the vaccination schedule. It's very important. I have seen some parents, they feel that the immunity is not so strong in this season, so let's skip the vaccination or delay the vaccination. So don't do these things. Vaccinations are very important to keep all kinds of diseases away. So don't skip any of the vaccinations. Get the baby vaccinated on time. Next would be sunlight. As in winters, we always feel so good when we sit in the sunlight. The same is the case with babies. So always, try to make the baby play in sunlight, sit in sunlight, whatever you can do, just make them do that in sunlight. Sunlight is very important in winters. So suppose you had early hours for early morning, you took your baby in the park, or late evening you took your baby in the park, then just avoid this in this season. Do this after the sunlight comes and before the sunset. Just take your baby outside, let them enjoy the play, and let them enjoy the play in the sunlight, so that sunlight goes in their body and all the germs and everything gets killed. So sunlight is very important. Next is comfortable sleep. So the first thing for comfortable sleep would be comfortable clothes. So I have already covered that. Don't overdo during sleep. So I think that if your baby is wearing a vest and a full romper, that is a full bodysuit, it's enough. If it's very cold, then you can go for a sweater as well. Don't use heavy blankets with babies. It's actually very dangerous, because sometimes when we are also in the same blanket and babies in the same blanket, we tend to move the blanket up and it might cover baby's face, and if baby is not able to remove that blanket, then it can be very, very dangerous. So don't use heavy blankets with babies. Next would be that if you use heaters for warming up your room, then I would suggest that you can also go for humidifiers in this case, because heaters, what they do is they clean all the water vapor in the room. Like basically they make the room dry, and dryness can cause cough and cold in babies. So if you use humidifiers, humidifiers will maintain the water vapor in the room, so moisture is maintained in the room and warmth also it gives. So humidifier is a better option as compared to heaters. If you think about making your baby wear socks or caps, then if your baby is very small, then okay, caps are good option. Again, I would have a suggestion here that either baby's head should be open or baby's toe should be open. They need to have breathing space, so do that. Secondly, you can always give a hot oil massage in your baby's toes before sleep, so it actually relaxes the baby a lot. If you want to see if your baby is warm enough, then always touch baby's belly. That would give you an actual feel of the temperature in which the baby is feeling right now. Don't touch baby's toes or something, because baby's toes are always on the cooler side, not cold but on the cooler side. So if you just feel your baby's toes and you feel that okay, fine, it's cool, and you have to cover more, then you would end up covering extra, and that would make baby uncomfortable. So always touch baby's belly and feel the temperature in which baby is right now. That is a very good thing to follow. These were few of the things that I feel you should be following this whole winter season, and this would make your season a rocking winter for you and your baby. So if you found that my video was helpful for you, then please click on the like button. Please share your views in our comment section. We are really waiting for your views on our videos, and the things that you want to be changed in our videos. So just put that in our comment section. Subscribe to our channel and enjoy this happy world of parenting. Talking Baby rocks. Bye bye.